caught me on top of a man. That didn't happen, people. That never happened, and that is what's so hurtful about this thing.
When you want to go, woman, believe 100%. Oh, Pastor, they people did it.
People don't know what does that mean. What does that mean? When I catch him red-handed, he will say, "But I'm a king. I'm allowed. Nobody will say anything because I'm allowed to as a king." So what can I do? It's just me and my baby. Then when I go and consult with older Iyalajes and older women in Yoruba culture, they will say, "Oh, Lori, just put it to God. You don't leave your husband. In Yoruba, you don't leave your husband's house." My father is Jamaican. My mother is British. I was born and raised in Toronto, Canada. I didn't hear about juju and until I came to Iwo. I don't know about these kind of things. What kind of life is this? So I'm just here in this right now. Well, you guys are going through an isolation. I went through 4 years of isolation. I sit in the palace from morning to night. Wait till they bring NEPA. When they bring NEPA, oh, thank you, God, they brought NEPA because we didn't have a gen. Who is the enemy? Them! Who is them? The enemy! Who is the enemy? Them! Who is them? The enemy! You know, being with an Oba, that, imagine I'll catch him sleeping around. I caught him in my bed on top of a 13-year-old girl.
You caught him live. 13-year-old girl, that's humiliation to you, Your Highness.
Ẹ̀yin tèmi jákèjádò àgbáyé mo kí yín. Olúwatóbilọ́ba Fásùgbà ló kọ mi. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ńlá leléyìí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ibo là ń bọ̀rọ̀ lọ, ibo la máa bọ̀rọ̀ já sí. Ó ṣe pàtàkì ká jọ rò ó, ká jọ sọ, torí pé kíni bẹ́ẹ̀ bá wo ibi tí nǹkan dé ń sìn lójú òpó ayélujára, Yorùbá ní ẹni bá sọ àgbàdo mọ́dì ni yóò dá láwàdà díẹ̀. Oríṣiríṣi lásìkò kó ń gbọ́ lásìkò tá a wà yìí. Ní báyìí ìyàwó Olúwo yẹn olórí ìgbà náà tó jẹ́ ọmọ ilẹ̀ òkèèrè yìí, ó níyà òun ó jẹ́ ọmọ Britain, bàbá òun ó jẹ́ ọmọ ó dárúkọ ìlú ẹ̀ náà. Ẹ máa wò nú fídíò yìí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé ó ṣàlàyé àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ ẹ bá gbàgbé lẹ́nu àìpẹ́ kan ó ní Olúwo jáde tó sì sọ̀rọ̀. Olúwo tilẹ̀ wọ́ba Rasheed Akanbi wípé àṣírí kan wà tó ń túbọ̀ tú pé díẹ̀ làwọn sì tú yẹn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọọ̀ni Ilé Ifẹ̀, pé ìyàwó àwọn obìnrin tí wọ́n dẹ páńpẹ́ sílẹ̀ fáwọn oríṣiríṣi. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ gbọ́ àlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan, kí ni wọ́n ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan? Ẹ farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ nínú fídíò yìí o ẹ̀yin èèyàn, kẹ́sì jẹ́ ká mèrò yín lójú òpó ìsọfúnni, kẹ́ wá sọ ibo lọ̀rọ̀ yìí fẹ́ já sí báyìí. Torí àwọn ọba aládé kan lágbègbè Ifẹ̀ lọ́hùn ti sọ wípé àfi kí Olúwo páwọn fún wọn ní ọjọ́ mọ́kànlélógún 21 days kí wọ́n tètè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kíákíá, kí wọ́n fẹnu gbolẹ̀ pé irọ́ o ní táwọn sọ àwọn ò sọ o, kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, tàbí kán mẹ́rin wọn jáde. Bí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ lọ̀rọ̀ ń lọ. Ẹ gbọ́ àwọn àlàyé ọ̀rọ̀ tí olórí ìgbà kan yìí tó sọ.
He caught me on top of a man. That didn't happen, people. That never happened, and that is what's so hurtful about this thing.
When you want to go, woman, believe 100%. Oh, Pastor, they people did it.
People don't know what does that mean. When I catch him red-handed, he will say, "But I'm a king. I'm allowed. Nobody will say anything because I'm allowed to as a king." So what can I do? It's just me and my baby. Then when I go and consult with older Iyalajes and older women in Yoruba culture, they will say, "Oh, Lori, just put it to God. You don't leave your husband. In Yoruba, you don't leave your husband's house." My father is Jamaican. My mother is British. I was born and raised in Toronto, Canada. I didn't hear about juju and until I came to Iwo. I don't know about these kind of things. What kind of life is this? So I'm just here in this right now. Well, you guys are going through an isolation. I went through 4 years of isolation. I sit in the palace from morning to night. Wait till they bring NEPA. When they bring NEPA, oh, thank you, God, they brought NEPA because we didn't have a gen. Who is the enemy? Them. Who is them? The enemy. Who is the enemy? Them. Who is them? The enemy. You know, being with an Oba, that imagine I'll catch him sleeping around. I caught him in my bed on top of a 13-year-old girl.
You caught him live. 13-year-old girl. That's humiliation to you, Your Highness.
And his excuse is, I'm a king and I'm allowed. I'm allowed to do these things. My parents, it's been a big disgrace upon them because, especially my mom, there were times when I would call her crying that, this man has just beat me. This man, again, I was there with just me, my son, and God. So it reached a point in time where I stopped telling my mom things because she's so far away. You understand? I'm in the middle of Nigeria with nobody, just me and my son. So when my mom would call and be like, is everything okay? I'd be like, yeah, everything's great, because I knew I wasn't leaving my husband. So it doesn't make sense to keep complaining to her and to worry her. My mom and Kabesi are age mates. My dad and Kabesi are age mates. So somebody took your daughter, and I don't want to just stress her. So I stopped even saying, he's beating me, or this is happening, or I stopped saying. But then when the news went viral that even the statement that he put out, we're not together anymore, and don't do business with her, and don't grant any respect to her with this office. My parents saw it and they were just so heartbroken because they know a lot of the secrets about how I suffered there. They know my parents didn't enjoy one dime from him. You understand? It wasn't
nothing with dowry or anything.
Nothing. There was no dowry. There was nothing. My parents,
like a send off to them, maybe gifts.
Nothing. My parents didn't enjoy a dime from him. It was when we got to Canada in November, he gave me 300 Canadian dollars to send to Jamaica to my father. My father was in a car accident in 2009 that left him crippled. He can't walk without a walker. Doctors told him he would never walk again, and they trusted this man. And it's just so sad. I never ever cheated on this man. Imagine you're dating somebody, you're married to somebody that's the same age as your father, as a young girl. This man is the same age as my father. And I stayed with you for 4 years. You didn't have anything. You didn't even have,
And all the good luck came during your stay with him.
Yeah, you understand? Because, my wife is so beautiful. My wife is Canadian. We're Canadians. My son is Odudua. You used us. I never cheated on you for one day, but now you're saying that I cheated on you. It's destroyed me so much that this person that I stood beside, do everything, I stood beside you, and this is how you want to play me? You want to play me out like this? You caught me on top of a man. I begged him with God, please don't destroy this family. So I caught you. You were texting this guy and I caught you. Yes, you caught me. Will I say no? You didn't catch me. I said yes, but I wasn't doing anything wrong. We're just friends.
One that even caught you nakedly with a guy.
Nothing. For 4 years.
A conversation.
A prisoner in this palace for 4 years. And while I was begging him, he was secretly recording me with a tape recorder that he's playing all over Lagos. Listen, I caught her, listen. So I caught you? Yes, you caught me. It was because of a text. It wasn't that he caught me on top of a man. That didn't happen, people. That never happened. And that is what's so hurtful about this thing. That you're with someone that's old enough to be your father. And you're not for 4 years faithful while you cheated on me, beat me, used juju to threaten me every time. We have to go into blood oath. He's even told me the day I left the palace, he said, you don't even have any more luck. Your luck is finished. Your star is over. Your luck is finished. You have no more luck. I've used it. What does that mean? I still don't know what does that mean. What does
Sorry, Your Highness. Sorry, Your Highness. Sorry, Your Highness. Sorry. Nobody can use your luck anywhere. It's just a threat, Your Highness. Sorry.
Beside you, and it was a party. We were all drinking, having fun. I had a little bit too much to drink. So I went upstairs to one of the rooms and I laid down and fell asleep. And like around 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to find Oluwo on top of me with my clothes. My clothes were removed. I didn't have any clothes on my body and Oluwo was on top of me. And I started going crazy because I'm just a foreigner. I don't know what is going on. I said, hey, excuse me. No. And he said, no, I'm a king. And in our culture, you don't say no to a king. And then when a king extends leg to you, you must agree. And you're going to be my wife. And I'm going to marry you. And don't worry, you're going to have a good life. And blah, 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 blah. And it's very embarrassing, and the reason I'm saying this is because Oluwo has gone all around, north, south, east, west. He's telling people that I was a prostitute from Toronto, that he didn't know me, that he slept with me on the first night. Tell the people the truth. Tell the people that you raped me. Tell the people what happened the first night you met me. Jesus. I had too much to drink. And I laid down in one of the rooms in the house. I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning. My clothes were removed and Oluwo was on top of me. Yes. That is what happened. And 1 month later, this was February 2nd, 2016. I will never forget this day because this is the day that my life changed drastically. The day I met Oluwo, February 2nd, 2016. Oh my God. 1 month later, I missed my menses and I was pregnant. So 1 month after I met Oluwo, I was pregnant. If you people do the math, his coronation was January 16th. I met him February 2nd. My baby is born November 16, 2016. Jesus. November from February is 9 months. That's when I met Oluwo, February 2nd. Oh God. He raped me. And the next day, because he already slept with me, listen to me, Maureen, I'm not going to say I was a virgin. I was not a virgin, but because he slept with me the first night, he raped me. The next day, he said, okay, we're going to Iwo, we're going to the palace, and I will make you queen. So I went with him. He told me I should pack all my load, and he's bringing me to Iwo to do marriage, and we're moving into a palace, and blah, blah, blah. Maureen, the very next day when we got to Iwo, there was no palace. The palace didn't even have a roof. There was no palace. We were staying in one Barrister Atanda. He's also based in UK. He can attest to this. We were staying in Barrister Atanda's home. That is where we stayed. There was no palace. There was no royal, I will make you my Olori. There was nothing. There was even a family that came they were so upset because Oluwo disvirgined one girl from that town and promised that family marriage. So when that family got to find out one Canadian was with this king, that is when he went to the news because he promised a lot of women. He started sleeping around with a lot of women from Lagos to Iwo to Oshogbo to Ibadan. He was sleeping with a lot of women and promising them Olori. So when people started to find out, there's one Jamaican woman living with him and blah, 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 blah. That is when he went to city people and put this fake news that, his wife from Canada, he married me in Canada, and that I came to Nigeria to claim my rightful spot, which was a lie.
Oh my God.
It was a lie. So what happened was, even before I stepped foot into that palace, Maureen, I already had a gang of enemies.
Oh my God.
You understand? The relationship was already built on a false foundation. You understand? Because he had promised a lot of women marry. I don't know what was going on. I don't speak Yoruba. I don't know what was going on.
Oh my God.
You understand? So then there was a lot of backlash about me on the internet. A lot of women started writing bad things about me on the internet. I've never been to Nigeria a day in my life, but a lot of Nigerians were writing bad things about, oh, she's a bad girl from Canada. I don't know anybody in Nigeria for them to say I'm a bad girl. You understand?
Yes.
So you understand? Even now that I'm not with this person, there are so many women that come into my inbox every day. Oh, you're just a bad, you're bad, and God will punish you. Where do I know you from? You spent all of his money when you were enjoying his money. Did you? Where were you? Because I never met you a day in my life. I never seen you. So how do you know what happened behind closed doors of that palace? I will tell all of you guys, don't let this person fool you. He will never support your business. He doesn't have anything. So whatever you guys want to defend him, I don't, Maureen, do you understand what I'm saying? So many people have joined this Oluwo's fight against me that they don't even know me from anywhere.
Oh my God.
Maureen, do you understand what I'm saying? So many people have joined this Oluwo's fight against me that they don't even know me from anywhere.
Oh my God.
So that's how we met. In a long story cut short, that was how we met.
It's a long story, and
it's a very long story.
Very, 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 very painful one.
Very painful story.
Somebody asked a question here. He said you were wrong girls in Nigeria. You know what?
You see? I know. He's trying to call me Ashawo. You understand? Yeah. Listen to me, Maureen. Where do you people know me from? Where do you know me from? I came to Nigeria.
We know you from Oluwo.
But you know what I'm saying? I came to Nigeria on vacation with my friends. So are you trying to say every foreigner that comes to Nigeria for tourism is a shawo?
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
You know, it's your word against his own, but now the truth is coming out.
Yeah, this is what he's put in the news, that I was a runs girl from Canada. Let me ask you something, Mr. Oluwo and all of your agents. If I'm a runs girl from Canada, go and meet your king and ask your king, why did he put the crown of you people's ancestors on the head of a runs girl? Go and ask your king that. If I'm a runs girl, I was wearing the crown of your ancestors. So go and ask your king, why did he put the crown of your ancestors on the head of a runs girl? Let me calm down. Because I'm tired. I'm tired.
Honestly. But somebody here, Daddy Kenya Borishade, asked a question before I go to the next one. He said, was it Oluwo that stole the said money that was missing in the hotel? Did you try to call the police as he said?
Let me answer that question. So the money, let me answer that question.
Answer them. They want to know the truth.
This is the truth. The money went missing in the hotel. I went to ask my husband about the money because he's the man of the house. Also, he's a first-class king. Anything that happens in the house, who do you go to? The king or the man of the house? Anything that happens in the town, person is stealing goats, person is stealing maize, they come to the king to complain. So I went to my husband and said, please, I put down some money and I don't know where it is. He just got defensive. You're accusing me? I'm a first-class king. Don't be accusing me. I just asked you a question. I'm just telling you what happened to me. I'm just telling you why I never accused my husband of stealing the money. I did not accuse him. But there are times when we have been inside the palace, I will put money down inside my bedroom, and it's only me and Oluwo inside our bedroom, and the money will go missing. Sometimes I will put down 100K, the money will go missing. He will swear up and down, swear on his crown, swear on his stool, he didn't touch the money. Then the next day, he will say, oh, okay, here, take this money. Because you're the one that took the money. You understand? So it's something that I go through a lot. So that's why he got defensive when I asked him about the money. I said, please, this money is me. You're accusing me? drama. The same thing you people see on YouTube when he's fighting people on YouTube, when he's fighting the chief imam, when he's fighting the babala, when he's fighting other. That's how he is inside the house. It's not an act. Is from morning to night. So that was what happened in the house that day. You're accusing me? He just want to defend himself. We are husband and wife. Husband and wife don't live like that. Love is forgiving. Love is kind. Love is patient. You're a man of God. You say you're a representative of God on the, you're Alashe Lori or Risha. Your behavior is not godlike. The behavior is not godlike. You understand? So he called you're accusing me. He now called his friend and said, this girl, Jamaican, she's calling police on me. Come and get me fast. And then his friends came and collected him, and then they are looking at me like, oh, Lori is bad. You people weren't there. You people were not there. It's a lie. You understand? It's a lie. But, it's my word against a first class. And I didn't learn from that. I still carried my baby and carried my load and came back to Nigeria because, all the elder women in Yoruba culture, I lived in Iwo for 4 years. 4 years. So this, me and Oluwo's issue is not because I refuse to Yorubanize. Because that is what everybody will now be saying about me. She refused to Yorubanize. That was not the issue. Because there's a lot of elder Iyalodes, Iyalajes, Erilus that I talk to in confidence. And they say, oh, Lori, you must not leave your home. You never leave your husband's house. You pray, you keep your family together. There's many people that want your space. It's not you, it's spiritual. Pray to God. Put it to God for 4 years. So you understand? Even though he accused me of calling police and paints me black to his friends, I still begged him. and still came back, packed all my load and came to Nigeria with my baby, which was a big mistake because 2 weeks later, I was put out of the palace for something I did not even do.
Wow. Olori, no, Your Highness, during your short...
Ibrahim, Duro, leave it.
Okay, you're speaking Yoruba. Oga.
That's my baby.
During your short stay in the marriage, how will you describe the experience? Was it a peaceful one or a rough one?
I will say this. At the very beginning of the marriage, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know how to explain it because I don't want to come off as, because I'm not with him, I will say all things negative. Baby, I'm on the phone. I don't want to come off like that, but the facts are the facts, and I can only talk about what happened to me.
That's correct.
So, when I first met Oluwo, the first question that I asked him, please, I'm on a call. The first thing I asked him was, how many children do you have? As a single girl in my 30s, I didn't have a chick or a child. I was a single girl. I came to Nigeria. I said, how many children do you have? He said, I have 5 children. One is a set of triplets. And the set of triplets is not my own. That was what he told me. I'm on the phone, Ibrahim. I'm on the phone. Yes, go. Yes, please. He told me that he has 5 children, but 3 are a set of triplets in Ottawa, Ontario, and that those triplets, he's not sure that they are his own. So what was I supposed to do? You understand? Let me tell you something. When my son was born November, so let's say 9 months after we met. When my son was born, there was a blog that carried a lot of Oluwo's news, Niger Gist, I believe. And I will send it to you, Maureen. There was a post by a person named Pendi, and the post said, welcome Oluwo's 9th child. And the person named every child and every baby mama. I'm baby mama number 5. Can you believe it? I am baby mama number 5, and my child is baby number 9. Number 9.
And you didn't know all this before you went into the marriage?
I did not know none of this when I went into the marriage. Maureen, I was with this man for 4 years. I still don't know this man because what he did to me and my baby, I would never think Oluwo can do it to me and my baby. To now come forth and say I'm trying to kill him, he caught me on top of a man, and all these evil, disgusting lies. If anybody was to say this is how the marriage is going to end, I would have said never. I would have said never.
Okay, bó ṣe dọ́ba ni bó ṣe dé orí àpèrè yẹn ni wọ́n ní problem ní wọ́n wẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi jọba nítòótọ́ ọmọ wo ni kéèyàn má pààrọ̀ kí mi ní fi kún mi ní yọkú ọmọ wo ni wọ́n wẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi jọba táǹgbà yẹn ló wá sí Nàìjíríà sí kò mọ̀ gan kí wọ́n fẹ́ jọba kẹ́ máa wo iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run kò mọ̀ kí wọ́n fẹ́ jọba kí wọ́n wá yẹn kò mọ̀.
Ìtàn yẹn ó wá sí Nàìjíríà ní kíjẹ kó mọ̀ lọ pé láti wò.
Wọ́n lọ pé àwọn tí ò bá mọ̀ ọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ pé wọ́n lọ pé gbogbo wọn ti ń pè òǹgá ni mo gbà ẹ máa gbọ́. Táǹgbà yẹn ló wá sí Nàìjíríà sí ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ tí ó wà tó jẹ́ ẹni yẹn wà Ìbàdàn ló náà gbé dàgbà oyè ó gbé wò díẹ̀ Ìbàdàn ló gbé dàgbà dáadáa lákùbọ̀ inside Basọ̀run táìmù tó wá sí Ìbàdàn tó wá ṣàwà láti Canada síbẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn tó wá jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn ìyẹn wá jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ Chief Justice of Osun State tó yẹ ìyẹn wọ́n kàn bóyá family wọn mi mọ̀ bóyá ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n ìyẹn ló wá introduce sí Chief Justice of Osun State Chief Justice of Osun State ó ti di former one báyìí ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ni òun náà go through hell tó yẹ bíi pé loneliness ẹgẹ́ ẹ̀tẹ̀ pé ṣe mọ̀ ẹ̀ tí ó nìkan kan ó ṣàníìdí ọkọ ìgbà tó rí Rasheed inú ẹ̀ dùn bó ṣe wá sọ fún Rasheed nìyẹn àti ìtò wà bàdẹ́kà wọ́n sì ń wẹ́ni tí wọ́n fi jọba níwò bó ṣe gbọ́ nìyẹn ẹ lọ bí ẹ tí ì gbọ́ kankan bó ṣe gbọ́ nìyẹn bó ṣe mú sí woman yẹn lórí nìyẹn woman yẹn nìkan Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá kan òun ló jẹ́ third sí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá lọ́sùn state ẹ lọ béèrè àwọn tó bá jọmọ owó Ọ̀ṣun àwọn ni mo gbà òun ló jẹ́ third ó ní gbogbo nǹkan tó bá ṣe òun máa ń support wọn kí wọ́n jọ ṣe àpótí kó fẹ́ bo woman ní lórí kò sẹ́ni tí ò lè yóò fẹ́ mi blame woman yẹn tóbìnrin bá fẹ́ mú mi kóbìnrin lè mú mi ṣé mo parọ́ èmi náà lè mú obìnrin bí láti ṣe rí nìyẹn ó ti kó fẹ́ bò lórí ìyẹn ni ìfẹ́ dẹ̀ fọ́jú mo ti rọ́kọ̀ yẹ owó everything ṣẹpẹ́ yìí obìnrin ti ń bá parọ́ queen ẹ máa ń láìkí pé bí tẹ́ bá wà ìkíní láìkẹ́ jẹ kó abẹ́ yín lára dín kẹ lọ mọ́kùnrin wá láti ta ni kò bá máa jẹ tó da níbẹ̀ sódà ẹ lè fi pó níbẹ̀ ìyẹn ò mẹ́wèé pé kẹ́nìkan bá lọ bá òun sùn ní àràǹdà Ọ̀ṣun sí ibi tó ti wà tó ti mọ tí òwe èèyàn ti mọ ṣóyè yín kó má di bó bọ́n àtẹniyàn bá sí wọn kó má dẹ̀ ṣé wúmọ̀ yẹn mo ti gba pátá díẹ̀ mo ti jẹ mọ̀ bó ṣe ní pé ọwọ́ tó rí pé òun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti ìlú òyìnbó.
Gbogbo obìnrin ló máa ń fẹ́ kóun rìn jìnnà.
kóun rìn jìnnà nínú ẹ̀gẹ́ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ bó ṣe rí pé òun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti ìlú òyìnbó orí pé ìyẹn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti ìlú òyìnbó dẹ̀ lóhùn níyàwó fún kọ opportunity ni ìyá ó wá ti wá rí pé yẹn nídìí ó wà ṣí ọ̀ṣun nídìí ọkọ yẹn nídìí tó máa bá gbé yẹn jùlọ lọ́jọ́ orí lóye mímọ́ yéèjì tó fi jùlọ yẹn jùlọ dáadáa ó dẹ̀ rí pé owó burúkú ń bẹ ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ẹni tó jẹ́ Chief Justice ẹ̀gẹ́ ẹ̀ tẹ̀ ó ṣe kó fẹ́ bò lórí wọn bára wọn sọ kó bóra wọn at the end of the day yẹn bá gómìnà sọ̀rọ̀ Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá pé ẹni tó ń gan yẹn ló introduce ẹ̀ sí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó ti ẹni tó wà ní Ìbàdàn tí mo ní London based Ìbàdàn based ló introduce ẹ̀ sí yẹn ẹ máa wò bó ṣe ń da gbogbo wọn èpè nìyẹn máa ń gbéṣẹ́ èpè ẹ̀ ló ń jà ẹ̀yìn ò lè mọ ẹ̀ mọ́ gbé èpè yẹn máa já dọjọ́ alẹ́ náà bọ̀bọ́ yẹn náà pé bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ó lo bọ̀bọ́ yẹn ó tún lo woman yẹn ẹ máa tún gbọ́ ó tún wá lo woman yẹn náà bó ṣe máa Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá nìyẹn Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ọtọ woman yẹn introduce ẹ̀ sí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá pé Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ò mọ̀ rí láti ibi kankan ìwé kan jọ ẹ tó ń ṣáà láìkì ni ṣe wọ́n ti believe pé woman yẹn ti sọ́gbọ̀n lòun ò fi ṣe olórí ó níyàwó òun ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ woman yẹn ti believe 100% ó bá sọ̀rọ̀ débi pé ó dé débi pé mo kẹ́yìn máa dé obìnrin pé ṣe yóò ṣe jẹ́ ó dé débi pé n kò kọ́ ìjọba tó yẹ ok Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ló wá lọ pé Ògúndòkun bàbá ò mọ̀ mo ní nọ́mbà bàbá lọ́wọ́ mo lè fún yín bíi fádà ló jẹ́ sí wọ́n dà mọ́ dáadáa Ògúndòkun sóyè yín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà.
Màá ṣe fún yín nọ́mbà Ògúndòkun tá bá ṣe program tán kìíní mi wà lọ yẹ kọta sí màá sẹ́ndẹ̀ Ògúndòkun bàbá ẹ tí a bá ṣe sọ Ògúndòkun Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá Chief Justice ló introduce ẹ̀ sí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ló pe bàbá Ògúndòkun pé bàbá wa ọmọ yín kan wà ó wà ń bí ó ní ẹgbà ó nù fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ fi jọba dandan bó ṣe jọba nìyẹn Ògúndòkun ò mọ̀ directly sọ ti yé yín kìí ṣe Ògúndòkun ló introduce ẹ̀ sí gọ́vnà ẹ ti gẹ́ẹ̀tì bí wọ́n ṣe introduce ẹ̀ síra wọn ẹni tó wà Ìbàdàn base tó jẹ́ London base ó gbé London gan British ni ó ló introduce ẹ̀ sí woman yẹn ló introduce ẹ̀ sí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá tó jẹ́ gọ́vnà báyìí Arẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá ló pe bàbá wa náà àwọn afọbajẹ pé ẹgbà ó ní kẹfì jẹ yẹ ti rí bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe àwọn lọ́balọ́ba wa ẹ ti rí iṣẹ́ yìí náà ti bẹ́ẹ̀ náà wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn yòókù fákọ́ ló mú òun o mo lè sọ gbangba táwọn ọmọ wò jáde sí mi kán ní rọ́ọ̀mù pa. Kílẹ̀ ó ti bàjẹ́ àti pé torí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ṣe gbangba mo ti ń sọ yìí ẹ̀mọ̀ ìgbẹ́ tí máa ń sọ ọ̀kan gan tó bá jẹ́ pa Amẹ́ríkà máa ní ẹni tó bá ní irọ́ ni mo pa kó jáde síta àbí mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó wá ní rọ́ọ̀mù pa bó ṣe mọ gọ́vnà ni bàbá Ògúndòkun ò mọ gọ́vnà ló pe bàbá lọ́wọ́ fẹ́ ó tán bàbá ṣe mọ́ nìyẹn ó yẹ tún lo bàbá náà nìyẹn tó lo gbogbo wọn ló bá jà ẹ wá ní kò ní ṣe rádaràda ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan gbogbo àwọn mẹ́ẹ̀ta tí mo sọ yẹn ló bá jà wọ́n ì bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. bàbá wa pe fi gọ́vnà sájẹ́ kẹrin Ilé fún wa gọ̀ọ̀gàn, wọ́n ìbá àfọwọ́ mọ́.
Ṣé ọba gómìnà ṣì bá sọ̀rọ̀ ṣá?
Èmi ò mọ yẹn náà, tí wọ́n parọ́ ẹ̀mẹ́fẹ́ mi nípa nǹkan tí ì mọ̀. Àbá àwọn mẹ́ta yòókù yẹn, wọ́n bá sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Obìnrin tó parẹ́ ìjìyà tó lù ní
ó dóbìnrin yẹn, ó náwó ẹ̀, ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, ẹ̀mẹ́ pé máa dùn.
ó lù ní ìdòwò.
Ọkọ̀ ẹ̀dá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ni. Àìní náà ṣẹ̀mọ̀ loneliness àwọn ọmọ ti lọ àwọn ọmọ ti graduate àwọn ọmọ ti ṣerú obìnrin kò lè pariwo síta náà ẹgẹ́ ti ẹ̀mọ̀ pé àwọn kankan máa ń wà tó pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ sọ ìsokú ẹ̀ àbí báwo ṣe wá pé ìsokú ẹ̀ kú ni ẹgẹ́ ti ó ọ̀rọ̀ dákẹ́ pé wọ́n ti bá pátá di àwọn ará Canada ó ọ̀rọ̀ àdèmí tí mo ní kí náà máa ń pè gardner tí mo ní gbogbo èèyàn tí mo jẹ́ èèyàn ńlá ẹgẹ́ ti pé bọ̀bọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ wà láti kò mọ̀ pé credit sọ́ni ṣẹ́ ní Canada ni bó ṣe dẹ́ nìyẹn nǹkan tó ń wò mọ́ ni pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń lè sọ tó wọ́n dáhùn mọ́ ni kò sẹ́ni tí ò dá mọ́. ẹni bàbá yìí ti dàrú ṣá ó yẹ ṣe pé 58 ni o.
ní Rasheed.
kò yẹ pé sísè Ronke jùlọ Ronke was born in 1967 January kìnìún wọn bí Ronke ní January sọ pé oṣù ní Ronke fi jùlọ 1967 wọn bí àṣírí yóò tì mẹ́ tó mọ̀ ni mo ṣe dàkọ̀ Ronke yẹn àti Ronke náà sì tó bá ń gbọ́ ó yẹ tì mọ́ gbọ́ àtùmọ̀ yá ní bọ̀bọ̀ ìmọ̀ ẹ̀mí àbí kọ́ wá ṣépè sí pé òun tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ Ronke tí mo rí báyìí tí mo kà.
Dìde kó ṣẹ́tù sí Nàìjíríà. Dìde kó ṣẹ́tù sí Nàìjíríà. Kò yé wa mọ́ o, Ọlọ́run jọ̀wọ́ wá dá sí o.
Dìde kó ṣẹ́tù sí Nàìjíríà. Orúkọ tèmi ni Mínísítà Títílayọ̀ Ọbásókè. Orin mi tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni dìde kó ṣẹ́tù sí Nàìjíríà. Dìde kó ṣẹ́tù sí Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run ti dé tán, ó ti dé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ láti ṣẹ́tù sí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ọlọ́run ti dé láti dá gbogbo ìkólọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà padà. Nínú ilé tẹ́yìn gangan wà yín, gbogbo ìkólọ yín Ọlọ́run alààyè á dá padà. Nínú ẹbí yín, gbogbo ìkólọ yín Ọlọ́run alààyè á dá padà. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ bá mi stream ẹ̀ lórí gbogbo social media handle. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń stream ẹ̀, ìbùkún rẹpẹtẹ, ìbùkún àgbọ̀n ọ̀gbẹ, ìbùkún àgbọ̀n ìyanu yóò máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé yín. Ẹ ṣé, God bless you. Ẹ má gbàgbé o, orúkọ tèmi ni Mínísítà Títílayọ̀ Ọbásókè ọmọjò. God bless you.
Jésù dìde kó ṣẹ́tù sí Nàìjíríà, Ọlọ́run wa.
Ọ̀rọ̀ líle yìí ẹ̀yin náà wò ẹ gbọ́ ohun tí wọ́n ló ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí. Yorùbá ló ní ọ̀rọ̀ ń bọ́rọ̀ bọ̀ eégún aláré ibo lọ̀rọ̀ yóò já sí o. Àwọn ọba aládé kan náà sì ti sọ pé àfi kí Olúwo tilẹ̀wò náà ó wá ṣàlàyé ara wọn o, wípé bí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ bí wọ́n bá fẹnu gbolẹ̀ kí wọ́n ní ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn sọ àwọn ò sọ mọ́. Lẹ́yìn 21 days ìgbésẹ̀ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni wọ́n sọ. Yorùbá ní ẹni sábà ṣàgbàdo mọ̀dé yóò dá láwàdà díẹ̀. K'Olúwa kó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ àní rí wàhálà. Ìròyìn ẹja mọ́ lójú òpó sọ fún ní comment section kẹ́sì pín fáwọn ẹlòmíì. Ẹ máa wò ó kẹ́ máa share ẹ̀ lónìí Bembeyeke.
Bembeyeke TV. Àdúpẹ́dúpẹ́. Ọ̀nì eléyìí ládùn jù ó gbafẹ́ ó gbààyè òun ni ẹ máa wò ó.